heading out right now to go work at a cafe. These are honestly like my favorite days ever. I just love getting out of my typical workspace, and cafes have always been my favorite for study and work time, and I have a lot to get done today. But I also really want to read. I feel like I'm finally out of a reading slump, and it's kind of dangerous because all I want to do is open my book. I have to be so firm with myself, and I'm like, okay, get things done first, and then you can read. I'm wearing like the most fall outfit in my closet right now, considering it's so hot out still, but I'm just feeling very much in a fall mood. I'm hoping they have some cute fall festive drinks, and maybe I'll get like a little bakery item or something, but I'm so excited. So let's head out the door. I can't wait. Every time this season comes around, I am obsessed with fall flavors again. So today I ordered an iced pumpkin cream cold brew, which was so good. And then I also had this pumpkin crumble muffin, which was insane. There was pumpkin cream cheese filling, and it was the most delicious thing ever. My fall self was very much coming out in this video. I just cannot wait to be fully in the fall season. One of my favorite ways to start a new season is to change up my shower routine. So I recently finished all of my summer products just in time to start my fall products. I feel like I usually time my products perfectly so that at the new season I can restock and I can change up my scents. So as I showed you guys in the shower, I'm using some new cute fall scents. I also just got this one. This is a brown sugar body scrub from Victoria's Secret. I have yet to use this. It smells so good. I'm just about to finish my Dove body scrub that I love. So this one is gonna be what I use next in the shower. They were having like a crazy sale of like 5 for $30 on Victoria's Secret body products. So I had to take advantage and get that one. And then I also just bought a new Lush scrubby. I'm obsessed with these. I just redid my shower shelves for fall, and here is what it's looking like. I love all of these products. I am so excited to use these. I have a couple new ones from Lush, and then like this honey one that I talked about in a recent video that I love so much. I've talked about most of these products on my channel. These are like the coziest, warmest scents that I have right now. The Super Milk body spray just came out, and I was so excited for it, but honestly, I swear the regular Super Milk hairspray smells so much better. So I was kind of sad about that, but otherwise I'm so excited to use all of these this season. But anyway, I have my iced coffee today, and I want to show you guys what I'm wearing because I love this outfit. I feel like it's the perfect transition between summer and fall. It is actually really hot out today, which I love. Like, honestly, I think there's nothing better than me in a fall mood plus warmish weather. As much as I love fall so much, I do like when it's warm out. And usually September, October, it's actually really hot where I live. It's not that I need an excuse to watch this show, but this time of year is literally perfect. I love The Vampire Diaries so much, and I feel like watching a cute fall show like this always helps me to romanticize this time of year. There are so many characters in my favorite TV shows that help me with school motivation, and I feel like watching different TV shows helps me to romanticize different things in my life. One of my favorite shows to watch during fall or the school year is Gilmore Girls. I love the aesthetic of this show so much. It's so good, but Rory is also just such a good motivational character. She is all about studying and school, and she has this mindset to get things done, and it honestly always helped me during the school year. During the school year, I live in loungewear. I want to dress cute and comfortable every day. Like, I want to feel confident in what I'm wearing, but I also want to be able to move around and not feel restricted in my clothes. So recently I've been shopping at Halara. They have so many versatile clothing pieces, and their loungewear is one of my favorites. So I found these 2 long sleeve tops with these buttons in front. These are so soft and comfortable. I already know I'm going to be wearing these all fall season. They are so cute. They're easy to match with so many different things, and I love these colors. The maroon I think is so pretty for fall. I found a pair of cute low-rise flared jeans. They're stretchy, they're soft. I love the crisscross waistline, and then the shorts I also really liked. I like that they're a little bit longer, especially for school, to feel super comfortable, and they pair nicely with so many tops. When I was in high school and my freshman year of college, we had to do a lot of interview prep, and when we were doing it, we had to dress super nicely. So these are exactly what I would have worn. I love the style of these work pants. They look so flattering and they're so comfortable, but they also look so professional. So I got a dark gray pair, and I also got this black pair. I got the long version since I am tall, and I love that they go all the way to my shoes. But then their active wear I also love. So starting off with my favorite sets, I love these workout tops. I got these in black and white, and what I love about them is they feel like a sports bra, but they're long enough to wear as a shirt, and both of them pair so nicely with these leggings. I love the shape of these leggings so much. They are so flattering, especially the waistline that's cut in a V shape. This top also is another one of my favorites. This one is so soft. I love this one. It has built-in padding. Whether you're looking for activewear, loungewear, work clothes, or casual clothes, Halara has everything. You can use my code to shop Halara. I'll have the link in the description below, and thank you so much to them for sponsoring today's video. I just cleared off my entire desk space, and I love how it came out. I wanted it to feel very simple and practical, but also aesthetic. Like, I want to be excited to sit down and work here, and I feel like it came out perfect. I only have a couple very necessary decorations. For a while on my channel, I have wanted to talk about how studying can be addicting, because I feel like it goes hand in hand with romanticizing school, but also changing your mentality to be the best student. And I'll probably do a deeper dive if you guys are interested, but I wanted to cover all of my bases here, so I wrote some notes. I honestly hated school for the longest time. Like, every day when I was at school, I was thinking about all the things I could be doing if I wasn't in class. So during like my last couple years of high school, I figured things out more, but it was mainly in college that I really figured out if I wanted to romanticize school, get the best grades I possibly could, and enjoy learning, I had to change my mentality. So what I did was first appreciate school. Like, I am so grateful to be able to get an education, especially in college. Like, I had to pay for my education. So everything changed when it was my decision to go. I applied, I picked the school, I was paying for school, and now I had to actually learn and enjoy and be grateful that I got to go to school every day. So that was one of the first things that really changed my mindset. Was I was like, I get to go to school. How amazing is that? And after I decided to change my mentality, I felt like everything kind of trickled into place. I realized that instead of going around a problem at school, I could just go right through, and everything was so much easier. An example of this is in one of my English classes in high school, we were assigned to read a book, and I decided not to read the book. So I spent the next 2 months on tests, quizzes, projects, presentations, freaking out because I didn't read the book and I didn't know what I was talking about, and it stressed me out so much more than if I had just read the book in the first place. But I thought I was prioritizing my time correctly by skipping that and focusing on my other classes because the workload was building up there. It was this like mind game with myself, and I was prioritizing the wrong things. Like, obviously I should have just read the book in the first place, but I thought it would be smarter to not read it, and also I didn't really want to read it. So that ended up being a small problem that turned into a much bigger problem, and that's when I kind of learned my lesson. I was like, I need to prioritize my work better. I needed to understand which assignments weighed my grade more than others, and I need to actually work through the problem instead of going around it. Like, sometimes you have to just sit down and study. Sometimes you have to just read the book you don't really want to read. So once I was out of this mentality of like, I hate school, I don't want to be here, and I was also now like just buckling down and doing the assignments even when I didn't want to do it, that is when things started to change. Now I was excited to learn, I was ready for class, and I was also like, okay, no, we're gonna do this. Like, I'm gonna study as hard as I can, I'm gonna learn the material, and here is where we begin the journey of studying becoming addicting. Now I was locked in. I had multiple times that I was cramming. Like, I opened my eyes in the morning and thought about what work I had to get done, and when I went to sleep, the last thing I was thinking about was what work I had to get done. Like, I was living and breathing school. I didn't have time to even think about anything else. And let me tell you, during those days where there was an insane amount of pressure, I got so much done. Like, I would sit down and I would just study. I would drink a large cup of coffee with multiple espresso shots and I would get to work. And during that time that I got all of that done, it wasn't even a question. There was nothing else on my mind. Like, I wasn't thinking about if I should do it or not. I was just doing it. And the craziest part was after I finished with those long days or long weeks of a ton of work, I felt like, wow, I have all the time in the world. Like, what will I do if I'm not studying that hard? And I felt like that's where studying became addicting, because I was like, I can accomplish so much. Like, look what I just did. I accomplished so much. And now that I don't have a test around the corner or a project due or an essay due, I have all this time to fill it with something else. So I started to look forward to those days or weeks that I had to cram like that, because I knew I was gonna get it all done and I was gonna impress myself with the amount I could do under pressure. And then getting out of that, when I have free time, I'm like, okay, what am I gonna spend my time doing? Like, I know how much I could accomplish right now. Is that how I'm gonna spend my day? I don't know if that makes sense, but that is literally how I started to become the best student I could be. I loved how much I was able to get done when I put my mind to it. And I think that's a lot of what school taught me, because now outside of school, I'm thinking constantly about how I wanna spend my 24 hours in a day. So that is mainly how I changed my mentality to be the best student, and I definitely think it paid off. The last couple days I've been waking up at 6:45 so I can have the morning to get things done, and this has really helped with my workload this week. I think it's important to find your prime time to work, and recently for me it's been first thing in the morning when I wake up. So by waking up even earlier every day, I get extra time to get everything done so that way I have more of my day free. So today is Saturday and I am so excited for this weekend. I'm gonna be spending my day shopping with my sister. We're heading over to Brandy, of course, to start our shopping trip. And we are also gonna pick up a pumpkin spice latte from the cafe that's over there. I am so excited. I love fall drinks. The pumpkin spice latte sees me a lot during the season. And then at Brandy, I'm hoping to find some cute stuff. Every time I see TikToks of people going to Brandy, they have the best luck. Like, they find really cute pieces I've never even seen before. And as you guys know, they don't update that website very often, so you have to find everything in store. Sometimes the Brandy near me pulls through and they have some good stuff, and then other times I walk out with nothing. We will see what I end up finding, but I have a couple errands to run before, and then I'm gonna pick her up and we're gonna get our coffee.